Hello, YouTube. This is my new podcast, and I'm sort of I'm not doing it short today. I'm gonna maybe make it brief, like 1 minute, but I'm working around the clock as a YouTuber and a content creator, and lately I've been looking at some up and coming talent, on YouTube, like the guy who owns the gym in Miami. He's like kind of on YouTube. You can check out his content. And I'm thinking I'm doing my own. I'm doing my own podcast, about what I feel is real, or maybe it's like just my. Maybe I'll even go for 5 minutes because I feel like I can just sort of do my 5 minutes a day, and I feel I'm making progress with whatever I'm trying to. Maybe I'm trying to brainstorm, get some ideas flowing. Anyway, like I was saying, everyone's stuck in the past, like. In this neighborhood, there was some sort of structure, some sort of rhythm, some type of formulaic formula that kept this community going, some sort of unwritten rules that somehow dominated the psyche. And on the first half of this perspective, maybe I was somewhere lower on the totem pole, or maybe, according to some, I wasn't the lowest on the totem pole. But as I sort of elevated with my YouTube career, I'm sort of elevating upward, slowly but surely. But what I've learned is that cutting out the excess really makes for a better thing, because other people have a thing where they want to add, they want to improve to what they're doing. They want to work out to make what they already have better, like improve their physique. Whereas I'm thinking I'm just going to be sort of like in a sort of cut out all pleasure and senses, and I'm just going to sort of let it all balance out and sort of breathe it in and feel good about it somehow. I don't know. That's my own idea, that eventually the subtle art of not giving a fuck will pay off, because eventually I will just sort of resurface as some sort of intriguing personality that will have some sort of intrigue and allure that the average YouTuber just can't comprehend. And then everyone's going to be like, so Otto, Ranby, why haven't you posted any more songs? It's been like a few years now, maybe 3 years. I don't know. And then I'll just say,
what's your stuff?
Well, I've sort of just been around and about, I've just been sort of transcendental to, the pain and agony of the world. And somehow I'm coming back as like a sort of a force to be reckoned with. And then I'm thinking that'll get all my creative juices flowing for my rap. And then I feel like, I can't be touched. It's like I can stop my sort of habitual pattern of, gratification, and I can move forward and sort of go with the times and sort of like, capture destiny, or like, instead of having it be fate, like, have it be destiny. Like, this is my calling, man. It's like YouTube's calling my name. And somehow this podcast, and I'll remember the name of it. This is what I'm talking about, the podcast. And now I'm on day 3, everyone. This is like kind of where it heats up, where it kind of gets like, okay. And so as the whole image sort of is made over, and everything's kind of patched over, and somehow the city is kind of revamped after this 2-year, I don't know what the hell, but somehow financially we're okay, and we're able to sort of pull it all together. And somehow when you're walking through the city, like the city center, you're somehow thinking, wow, like all these tall buildings I've never seen before. The whole structure's changed. I mean, it's like, and then you're looking at, Comerica Park, and then you're trying to find it because, most people were kind of walking around the city of Detroit feeling like, it was sort of like everything was sort of like, I don't know, like buildings weren't that high. I mean, maybe the casino was a high building, but that was the only one. And now it's like skyscrapers, we got like a, some sort of animation studio, we got Google, we got like all that. And when it opens back up, it's going to be great. But I'm just sort of in my transcendental, like, hibernation, as I call it. And somehow I'm there, but I'm not really there. And this is what I'm talking about, day 3. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and keep checking me out. Peace.